Hi, and welcome back to the channel where we talk about everything eBay related and more. And today we'll be talking about the second part in the actual looking at particular listings on eBay and how to know if they're profitable and what they're doing and what's really going on. So put your ears back a bit more, get involved, and like, comment, and subscribe. So going back from what we said is how to look at an eBay listing and see if it's profitable and what to do about it. So first thing, you can take into account when you do a search for a particular thing. I've just done a search today, again, just about it on non-stick frying pans and things like that. Now, branded items, granted, you can actually try to sell particular branded items, but be careful when you do so, because some people don't like it and they get very annoyed. But however, you can look at a particular item to say, okay, what's really going on. The first one you got to look at, so I'm going to take this example here. This is sold 615 times. The first thing you got to say to yourself, where are they getting it from, and how is it possible to sell it at that particular time? Now, one of the things that you may not see is things where it says, is this brand new or used? So some people, again, the clearance stock or something like that, or this is a big seller, they can actually get the volume of these particular items at a very low price. And this is what we want to look at, and how they shift to these particular units. Let's have a look at this and take this into great detail a bit more. We can click on the actual particular listings and obviously go into the listing and see how it was sold. Let's have a look at it. I think it's T-file non-stick, and this is what we're looking at. This is a T-file non-stick, and again we can see this is sold 615 times, as I said before. And what we want to do is have a look at how many it was sold. This says this person's got more than 10, so you can see they probably bought a big batch of these particular items, again, and they're selling pretty well. Now we can look at the purchase history and what's going on. Now this is quite important because we can also understand the strategy that they're using to sell lots and lots of items. So at the present moment, from 21.99, we'll go down. Let's have a look. So they've held this price since December. So this could be a very, very interesting thing to understand, and we can see how many they're moving per day. So again, we've got 3 per day, sometimes even 4, 5, or 6 per day. So this is a great understanding what's really going on. Now what can be done here is a number of things. You could take advantage of this, obviously, you could buy it yourself and obviously for a profit and sell it back. And what you can do is have a look at that particular price point, where if there's anybody selling it on other platforms at different price. And this could be quite interesting to look at, because we could take that and say, okay, is it selling on Amazon for that particular price? While I'm talking away, I'm going to actually just search and see if I can find this particular item on Amazon, and see what price it comes up with as well, because it could be interesting, because this is how we take one item and move it to a particular area. Now and it's good to understand what's really going on, but as I said before, you don't have to really compete against these particular people when it comes to that, because what may also happen, obviously, this person may be doing exactly the same thing and selling on Amazon for a higher price as well, and that could be a bit of a problem. But what we're looking for is that strategy to understand what are people are doing, how they're doing it, and things, what could work for them. One of the things is that some sellers can do, they can get large discounts and from different type of places, and also use sort of cashback and types of things involved. This is not widely discussed when it comes down to eBay selling, but however, it's another strategy where what the objective is, like, how best can we lower the cost of purchasing or getting money back. Some people use different types of credit cards, or different types of ways, obviously, getting this particular item very, for a cheaper price. But as we can see here, and in this situation, we can see this particular seller obviously has probably bought it from a large stock, and they're able to get these units sold in a larger way. if you look at this, as I said, there are different ways you can go into the marketplace when it comes down to buying things. But however, if you're drop shipping, if you're, what items to sell, how to sell items on eBay, it's all different ways. And I'll be trying to go through the whole this year, trying to show you all different kinds of strategies to what best fits you when it comes down to selling online on eBay. Take it one step at a time, because it can get complex, and if you're not too familiar and you're frightened you're going to choose the wrong thing, one of the things you can do is just buy one. Yep. And that's what we're going to do, and I will show you a strategy, just to say, okay, just to buy one and move on to the next thing. And that's what you want to try and do, because if you're new to selling on eBay, is this what you want to do is not only try to build up the reputation on your account, to try to keep it consistent. All right, not a situation you buy something and you run away and come back and things like that. Those of you who are drop shipping as well, on eBay, on different platforms, remember what the rules are. You've got to take full responsibility of this. Sometimes things go wrong, and this is the problem as well. So let's go back to eBay and look at the frying pans on eBay. Now there's lots of frying pans on eBay. Think about it. Remember what's really going on. People buy things for all different types of reasons. Now you can look at it as it is a particular color in season, or a particular style in season, or again, you've got to look at, is this situation, are people looking on price as well? Are people looking for things that are out of season, or sold world? These types of things are very, very important. Once you understand how a traditional buyer, or again a consumer, really purchase things, you get to understand what is really going on. Do they want with glass? Are people selling things, to buy things? Try not to get your own particular mindset in here, because this is what confuses things. All right, you don't have to always go after the competitors, because the competitors not always one. All the competitors are, again, they will not rank everywhere. I can guarantee you that. And don't be frightened. I can tell you that, because you'll be able to make a sale on the platform, because eBay will rotate people around in different places. Don't try to be at number one. Number one is the losing battle. All right, that's not what you're trying to do. You're trying to actually get your item up there as quick as possible, and you'll see why. And I'll go into, I'll actually go into the process at the present moment. When you create a listing on eBay, what happens in the first instance when you click on the button to actually publish your information, you'll come up in a number of places. One, you can probably come up as a new item that's been listed and come out very, very quickly. Now, if you're doing this listing 3 o'clock in the morning, your chances are you don't want to be doing it. Try to start it up about at least at 9 o'clock, get that listing out at 9 o'clock, and whereby your listing will go out, and float around near the actual new spot. What happens there is whereby, other people will be able to see the listings, because they'll be searching it around, and it'll hover around on a particular first page if that's really good. And then again, you'll gradually go down and down and down and down the search. I can't actually show you one here that's been listed in the last 24 hours, but you'll see a new particular item says new listing. But again, that will give you the idea. There are some tricks, obviously, to have a particular new listing, to show up all different types of things, and this is what we're looking for, to try and make sure that your listing is very, very good on the particular area on the search engines as well. So that completes today's talk on really listing things, part 2. And if you want something that you wanted to talk about, I could actually do that for you and do it live for a video. Happy eBaying, and I'll speak to you on the next video. If you like information that we're providing, why not comment below? Have your say, share your opinion, and we can even solve some of the problems that you may be facing along the way. Like and subscribe to the channel to get exclusive updates on when things change on eBay and very more. That's it for now. Check out all the other videos that you may have missed here on this channel.